It's time once again for Xenogears. And you know where this is going. We are somewhat approaching the end of this. However, we do have some tough bosses coming up, so... I did advance the whole chair thing during a stream on Saturday, so we are much further into this too now. Also, Ellie's freaking kidnapped. Okay. I gotta think who I want to bring with. Honestly, this might be a decent party, but I do have to do some changes here. If I even can. I only have +1s. Not a +3? This is probably the only time where I'd say a frame HP 50 would be useful. But yeah, I think I'll go with this party. I'll be changing these later. Yeah. The fleshy body of God has been recovered. The anima and the animus have all been obtained. All that is left for us is to do this change into the animus and become one with the mother persona. That is incorrect. What? What do you mean, Krillian? What did you just say? What are you doing? Krillian, have you gone totally insane? What are you doing to the memory banks? Do not touch them. We cannot survive without them. You were the only ones who could have activated the key. But now that it has been activated, I no longer need you. I'm having you all erased. How dare you? The only obstacle that kept me from my goals was Cain. He was the one person who had total control of the people and thus was my greatest nemesis. But the only person who could terminate Cain was Cain himself. That's why I created a copy of Cain. Ramsus acted exactly as I predicted, killing Cain. Now there is no one who can stop me, and I'm not interested in your power or authority. Did you really think you were acting on your own free will? You're all just part of the system. Created only as weapons of invasion and oppression. You're just terminal interface weapons. We can become God and you're...
But we wanted to be uploaded into
God?
a woman robot.
Who said you'd be God? What impertinence! We are humans! We were created to be terminal interfaces of God. It is the same for you. We're once humans. Man cannot become God. We can only entrust ourselves to God. Ridiculous. Going against the mother. I have not got against her. This is the will of the other mother. You think you can eliminate us and still revive God? It can't be done. Your genes were scattered in order to keep the world alive after the fall in days of destruction. Those genes live on today within the humans, the anima vessels, and the recipient of their alignment, the animus, and also the persona. By combining these with my nanomachines, human will become living being very much the equivalent of you. Actually, they may far surpass you in becoming worthy terminals interface for God. So you're no longer of any use to me. Deus, the physical manifestation of God, only wants results. The means are insignificant to him. So this is my arc plan. My Project Noah! Really? May all your worries cease. Rest in peace, ancestors of mortal man. And that is the death of the Gazelle Ministry. Now, it is just you and I, Sophia. I was powerless. All I could do was stand by and watch as they took Ellie away from me. I am powerless. What are you doing there? Oh, it's you. I wasn't able to beat Graf. I didn't stand a chance against him. It was obvious from the start. It was impossible to try to defeat a monster machine like that to begin with. And Ellie, how was she so damn foolish? I implicitly told her not to come. I told her to run away. She had to have known it was a trap. Yes, you won't be able to defeat him like that. As long as you continue fighting with that kind of attitude, that is. Huh? The reason you lost and that young lady was taken was because of your pride. Weren't you depending far too much on the power of your machine? Not to mention that new id power you're not able to control. What is Graf's source of power? His machine? His technique? His experience? I do not think so. It is his feelings. His heart. His feelings are dominated by his resentment and his hatred of this world. That hatred is his source of power. Your feelings were focused enough to fight off Graf. That is why you could not win. Feelings must be in the right place. That is strength. Hi, Jaishin. I'm not surprised you lost, seeing as you do not understand the true meaning of strength. Wise man. That young lady. The only thing in her heart was her desire to save you all. She set aside her fear and piloted that machine. It was because she has such strong feelings that you're still alive. That's what I think. Of course you've been defeated. However, that doesn't mean it's over. How do you plan on responding to her feelings? It is now your turn to save her. Is it not? Ugh. Well, what are you going to do, Faye? I'm going to. In order to save Ellie, we began to search desperately for her whereabouts, and 2 weeks later, we found her. Using the data obtained from Raziel and its own nanomachine technology, Trillian had begun the construction of God's Ark, Merkava. Its completion was imminent. To prevent its activation and to rescue Ellie, we headed for Merkava. You again? Are you girls thinking of going in there too? Don't get any wrong ideas there. We are here to help our commander. Yang and Krillian have been manipulating his emotion for the sole purpose of eliminating the Emperor. We simply want to free the commander from those bonds so that he may be saved. It's neither for the sake of the world, nor for the sake of your girlfriend, Elaine. We have no intentions of fighting on the same side as you. Fine. You have your own battles to fight. We have ours. Let's leave it at that. But, if things get out of hand, you head back. Well, Anolet. I'll make you eat those words. You wait and see. Entered inside Merkava, and while fighting back units, weapon that's self-regenerated through the use of nanomachines, son, we headed for the central core, and then, once again, Ramses appeared before us. Like this chef tomorrow connects to the outside, but we don't have time to turn back. Let's see, is there any new upgrades? Okay, here's what I want. Okay, so we do have to set up a little bit for this section. There's a reason why I put the frame HP 50 instead of a 30. I usually say don't do that, it's too much fuel, but trust me, it's gonna be required here. Anyways, we do need a ton of ether defense, so make sure to have at least some. Best way to get that is getting the best armor / ether armor frame. And yeah, for the rest, just go out a while. Make sure to have at least one of these, essentially. Give you the 70. Because we do want at least some response, so... But yeah, I'm gonna be going with this party. I don't know how well this will go, but we'll see. That reminds me, before I forget again... yeah, get rid of this power ring. Let's equip the trader card. Pretty much gonna be keeping this on Fae for the rest of the game. Or at least until I'm ready to go to the final dungeon, because we are getting somewhat close. I've been waiting for you, Fae! Ramses? Fae, if only you had been born. We're going to settle this now! Stop it, Ramses! What reason is there to continue fighting me? Who are you fighting for? Why you always have a bone to pick with me? Tell me why! It's all because of you. If only you had come and destroyed my prospects in life. Life was given to me within a nanoreactor in Krellion's laboratory. To be born as a superior being above all humans, but damn. This time, your body is young. Previous one went too old. And the name? Karen. But individual names have no meaning to me. So, what brings you here? Is that thing inside the nanoreactor there the one? Huh? Oh. Recognition code 0808191. Ramses. The Emperor's been told it's a prototype for an artificial contact. What's its status? It has entered the so-called first growth stage. From now until the binding, its growth will be several times faster than that of a normal human. But its psychological development will be a little difficult to control. It's a replica, so that's to be expected. It's moving. Can it hear us? Yes, it already has a will of its own. Then, I have a better way. Let's dispose of it. We do do not need this. You have my child. My child will be 4 this year. Having a child is significant? Yes. I checked it out. There's no mistake. It's a contact. What's its name? My child's name is Faye. So, you understand what this means? The corresponding antitype is... Yes. Probably already born somewhere. The final one. This thing is worthless. Yes, totally useless. Chase after it, boy. A love that's unattainable for you, no matter how hard you try to pursue it. Until then... Because of your existence, I was discarded. I was destined to be representative of God, having the might of the Emperor. I was destined to be the ultimate existence, having the power to exercise absolute control over all. But I lost it all because of you. Mother? How do you know her, Ramses? Commander, please stop this. Commander, if what you say is true, and there is even more of a reason not to fight. You were just used by Krellian and... Silence! You dare to censor me? I saved you from nearly becoming a test subject and now you turn on me? You are mistaken. We're only thinking of your best interests. Silence!
No,
Ultimately, only I can help myself. I am the only one that can correct this. This is the end for you. On guard, cause here I come, Faye. Hello. And the coming 2 fights are actually the 2 hardest fights in the game.
Okay.
Cause this fight starts with this. Oh god! So yeah, with one of the gears, you're recommended to just immediately go all out. With the other 2, heal, and then go for system ed and your usual shtick. There is a very high chance that Chiton is gonna get defeated. But there's unfortunately not much you can do about that. Huh. Not quite what I expected to have happen. Oh! Nice job, Shitan. I was sure Shitan was dead there.
Way to go, flies!
And this is why it's a good idea to still have some response. Oh wow, you still hit for full damage. Sweet. Go to next. Ah, jeez. Ah. I think there was, I thought there was more left to this fight, but yeah. Ah! What's this? Yeah, the problem is, we're not done. What is this place? This is where Carl was born, where his hatred of you was forged. Who's there? George Cena! Do. What is this? That's Ellie! Ellie! I would have liked to have been able to commend you for making it here, but your efforts were all in vain. The resurrection of Deus is imminent. Sacrificing this girl will bring about the awakening of God. What are you talking about? Why does Ellie have to be sacrificed? There's no need for you to know. For all of you, it will all end here. And there it is, considered by many the hardest boss in the game. Adieu, boys. Because the biggest bitch move is that you don't even get healed between fights. And you had to do a fight where you get frickin' sent to 1 HP.
Let's sigh.
Now the problem is I can't even heal.
Oh, I so high.
I like how I walk in. It's like, oh look, another problem I can't deal with this. Yeah, I know.
Thank God we have the button for it. But fuck. Anyway, welcome to the hardest boss battle, supposedly.
Is it?
According to Pan, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Oh shit.
There is a legitimate chance that I lose this.
Okay. Ah.
Yeah, Faye's dead.
Bye, Faye!
Christ.
Oh, this is garbage!
Yeah, this is really ugly.
Because again, the main problem is the fact that you can't come into this fight at full HP. I don't think you can just revive a gear. Gonna try, but I don't think it works. Nope. That was just a waste of turn.
Oh.
I need to get to attack level 3 and start charging. Thankfully, the damage that this attack does is dependent on how much damage you've done to this thing, so... Oh, shit. Rush fuel at 10 times. I just noticed it was an attack infinity. You know what? It might be time to do this. That might hurt. That was not too bad, actually. Surprisingly enough. This is also why I wasn't using boosters. Now, essentially, I'm kind of praying for Bart to actually get Attack Infinity. It's pretty much the only one I'm going to win. But yeah, if we didn't have these Ether armor up, this attack would do so much more damage even. And we're not attacking anymore. Actually, you're going to heal. Fortunately, that also means you're left with almost no fuel, but this is fine. Yeah, since we attacked 3 times, this did a little bit more damage. Again, not much you can do without Faye and attack id. You pretty much have to bide your time. And right now, since we're not attacking, the attack should not do that much damage. Let's see. Yeah, this time it did 0.
0.
Honestly, if I had just defended at the start of the battle, I probably could have kept Faye alive. That was my bad. Not much I can do about it. I don't think there's anything like a repair kit. That would be nice, but I don't think that's the case. And as I demonstrated, Zeta Souls do not work on mechs. So yeah, right now it's just a case of we're at attack level 3. Keep charging until you think you have enough fuel to survive more attacks, or until you actually trigger hyper mode. Which hyper mode has a well, not for Shitan, but Anvari actually has a 25% chance of going to hyper mode. It is just not happening now. Yeah, unfortunately, we're at the phase of the battle of just, you know.
We're fucked.
Nah, we're not fucked. Actually, we're in a pretty good position. We just need more fuel.
Fucking asshole! Ah! Fuck!
Yeah, that goddamn wave 4 is its only attack.
Oh, you wish you would stay asleep!
I mean, the problem with Choo Choo is the fact that you can't boost or ether defense really, unless you use drives, and you don't have access to that many. So I don't know how viable she would be here. And we are not getting lucky with Infinity Mode. Oh! Okay, Dead Dance!
Dead Dance.
This boss has, I think, 22,000 HP. So, yeah. I just noticed our things did not go up. It might be time to go all out. Genjin. Okay. Hi. Aren't we powerful? Unfortunately, Faye will not get any experience from this battle, which is... sucks.
Unfortunate, yeah. Look at that. God damn.
Well...
Executor Gown. I think you only get this if you have the Trader car equipped. Well then, start over from the beginning again. You think you can beat me this time?
Fuck you!
What the? I thought I defeated you!
That was just
Unless you can decompose her atomic structure, you don't stand much of a chance. Normal attacks are futile against one who has the ability to regenerate. Using nanomachines, son!
Fuck you! Fuck you, game. Will you stay in the ball? Oh.
Now, the time has come for the Great Awakening. body. It feels like it's being torn apart. It's our OmegaVanguard?
Oh shit.
It's pulling me in. Damn, what's going on? Huh? Hey, is that... Or Omni? No, that's not it. Is that... Or Anima Relics? It is trying to detach the Anima Relics from our OmegaVanguard.
Stay in the
Deus is
fucking-
swallowing up our Anima Relics?
Oh shit.
What's going on? My OmegaVanguard won't move. It's like it's dead. This is the true meaning of the Anima Relics. To attain their respective animus and return to the persona. The Anima Relics are really one set of parts that make up Deus, the physical manifestation of God. They regain their original powers or function by aligning themselves with their destined partner. An OmegaVanguard that has lost its respective Anima Relic is but a puppet. It becomes a mere vessel or container in which are no content. And this girl too was destined to become one with God. You see, Elaine is really one of the parts of God as well. What the hell are you talking about?
I slept with that
Put
girl.
simply, you serve to bring all the parts from God
And some.
together here for me. You're a bunch of stupid
So-
fools. It's as if you're all clowns. You believe the legend of our world and the universe was created. But the Ministry and I fabricated that very myth a long time ago to certain purposes. That's a lie. How can that be true?
Does that mean I get God?
I think
powers
you'll
because
find
I
that your
slept
friends
with her?
OmegaVanguards are all dead too. I'm talking about your friends who split up and took a different path than you into this place. They're all parts of gods that were disassembled in the past, and once again are all gathered here. Yes, it's indeed the time for the resurrection of God. What was it all for? Everything that I'd done up until now.
No, it is useless.
Kansas? Heh, it's just you. What are you doing here, car? What about me? My existence. What was its purpose? There was only one purpose to your existence. To eliminate Emperor Cain. Cain's will had become too much like that of humans. He was too concerned about them. He had forgotten his mission to revive God. That is why you were created. You were only made to remove our main entrance, Cain. But as the original living being, Cain had absolute power. To make you turn on Cain, it was necessary to focus your mind on a single point. However, being an artificial life form, you were mentally unstable. That is why we use phase existence. Resentment. That is the source of your strength. And you've excelled superbly in fulfilling your expectations of you. But
What a bitch.
we no longer have any more use for you. Haven't you realized that yet? You're a piece of trash. And be the reject that you are, why don't you just leave? What was I born for? What was I living for? A pathetic excuse for a life. Why? You aren't even human.
Neither are you, asshole.
Now what to do with the lot of you? Well, I can just kill you all, seeing as you served me so well. So as a reward, I'll allow you to be sacrificed too. To be assimilated into Deus along with this girl. Kuh! Ramses!
Good. Good.
Could... This is... I wanted a car. I'm fated so as to not be able to kill myself. Now, all my wishes have come through. Thanks to you. Yang.
You are a piece of trash.
Oh shit.
Pieces of garbage.
Too bad we missed the action. Our OmegaVanguard gave out on the way here.
No.
Anyways, let's hurry up and save Ellie.
Yes.
Yes, I know. Hang in there, Ellie. I'm letting you down now.
I knew it. It's a trap. It's a trap.
Well, this is happening.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, no, you hang in there. She took my gun. Why did you do that, Ellie? Ellie? What happened to you? How could you? Don't tell me she's been brainwashed. It has nothing to do with brainwashing.
How are you still alive?
The majority of my body is comprised of a nanomachine sun colony.
Well, thanks
Not only for
answering my question,
longevity,
Apple.
but also to unify with the mother. So don't be surprised. This much damage can be recovered rather quickly. Unify with the mother? That girl, Elaine, is our mother. Yes, I am the mother of all humans. Ellie?
Boo!
What are you babbling on about? Snap out of it, Ellie! You're as dense as usual, but I don't blame you. So be it. I'll explain to you all about it. This
Yep.
Deus, the one you call God, is an interplanetary invasion weapon system that was built in ancient time by humans from another planet. It was created as an automatic weapon, which could act upon its own will to take control of a targeted planet. But you should have known this much from looking at the Razel records. Anyway, during this run, Deus became uncontrollable. It released its power and annihilated a whole planet. The creators of Deus found its immeasurable power to be too much of a threat, and hence forcibly shut it down. In order to analyze the cause of the problem, its core was dismantled and placed on an interplanetary immigrant passenger ship to be transported to another planet. Becoming aware of this, the disassembled Deus resisted. It tried to take over the passenger ship that was transporting it. Oh hi! Cutscene from the intro. However, as a line of defense against the escape of Deus, its creator unexpectedly destroyed the whole ship, sending it crashing to this planet. Deus knew that it would not be able to get away from the explosion or the imminent impact, and so it detached its core from the Zoar power reactor. Yes, Zohar is what drives all the gears on this planet. It's the master generator that transmits its energy to the slave generators in our gears. It's also the source of all the ether power that inhabitants of this planet utilize. By utilizing the energy displacement caused by actualizing potential future phenomenon, this Zohar modifier has the ability to produce infinite amounts of energy. The source of all our ether power? Are you saying all our energy comes from that one power reactor or engine? Yes, but there is more. The core that was detached from Zohar, the biological computer Kadomani, crashed onto this primitive planet. It activated Persona, its life support plant that can generate organic material. Using this, it prepared for itself a genetic-based system for the day when Deus would be resurrected. Thus, the first humans were created from there, Emperor Cain and the elders of the Gazel Ministry. Are you saying the Emperor and the Gazel Geezers were people born from Deus? Do you know why the Gazel Ministry desired the animal relics in your body? Well, here's the reason. Before becoming human, the bodies of the Ministry were once part of the organic elements in the core circuit that made of Deus. There were two types of organic element. The female type was called Anima, while the male type was called Animus. They were also created with the added ability to become mobile weapon by merging with machinery that was suited for use as a terminal interface weapon for Deus. In other words, those Omnigears you were using were just one form of such weapon. The Ministry, which were Animus, were to become one again with their separated anima at the time of the resurrection of God.
Not much animals.
But in a war 500 years ago, they all lost their physical bodies. It was then that they decided to extract their own genetic factor from certain individual and their human descendants who carried the appropriate set of DNA. Also, each of them could become one with their respective anima again. Descendants? Then we're all... Yes, you humans are all descendants of Cain and the Gazel Ministry. They were born from the Persona, gave birth, and propagated. They followed their inbuilt program to someday resurrect the heavily damaged Deus. All the people in the world were created solely to resurrect Deus? Yes, but it wasn't just to restore its whole body. More than half of Deus is constructed of biological parts. Do you remember those mutated humans? Those are all people who were destined to become replacement parts for Deus. We humans are parts for God. Yes, almost all the people are destined to become parts for Deus. But you people gathered here are all different. You could say, you escaped that destiny by existing through multiple generations. In actuality, there wasn't enough parts for Deus, but Krellian compensated for what was lacking. The reduction in the number of parts was due to humans living through multiple generations, but that deficiency in the human factor was made up for by the nanomachine's son created by Krellian. Not only that, but his nanomachines added additional functions. Deus has thus evolved into the perfect weapon. Ellie.
I don't care, Ellie. For God's sake,
Sorry,
I
I had
don't
to take a
care.
drink there.
I
What has
don't
happened?
care. I love it.
Why do you
I
know
don't-
all that? I am Miang, the Keeper of Time, the representative of our god Deus. I was born to guide the people toward the path of the resurrection of Deus. That's ridiculous! Miang was just... You're limited in your ability to understand. Miang's
Fuck
factor
you.
exists within all women. The one who transcends the generation, the caretaker of humans. When the previous
done.
one dies, somewhere along another Miang is awakened. It's programmed into all women's DNA to be that way. Who inherits the duty is just a matter of probability, Faye. That Miang over there and I are of the same existence. We're all parts of Deus, all caretaker of humans. Let us end this discussion now. Deus has awakened. I am one of the parts that composes Deus, hence, I must become one with it. Ellie! Why did it have to be you? If Miang is a part of Deus, why did it not happen earlier? It's still not enough for her to just have awakened. Although she may be Miang, she still isn't the true Miang. The true Miang? Let's go, Krellian. All that's left to do is to vanquish this planned civilization and return it to how it was. Then I can complete my unification with the final fragment of Deus, the Zoar modifier, the power reactor that fell upon this planet and became our Genesis and now our apocalypse. Eradication of civilization? What's the purpose of doing that? Who knows? Creation of God would someday be an hindrance. That's why they must be eliminated. I'm just programmed to act in this way. Come, it is time for the awakening of the true mother. Please, wait. Ellie! Farewell, Faye. May you have a peaceful awakening. Oh shit!
Shit's about to go down.
Ellie! Wait! Faye! Do not release the system! Chitan, wait! We're only endangering ourselves. Let's get out of here for now. Actually, how are you gonna get out of here? Considering OmegaVanguard. Yeah, that was pretty obvious, but yeah, Ellie's gone for the rest of the game. You can no longer have her in your party.
Oh,
and this is happening.
Sad. No more scenes.
And yeah, I'm absolutely saving the game. I don't want to have to redo that goddamn fight.
Yeah, you don't want to. Hell no.
By the way, those two fights in that cutscene took over an hour. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Might as well re-equip. God, the interplanetary invasion weapon Deus had awakened and its heart, Merkava, was activated. Deus began to absorb one after the other the mutated people destined to be its part, while the non-mutated would eventually only become a threat to it, to exterminate us and our civilization. It set into action. The planet's surface was devastated by Merkava, and the weapons call from out of it called the Seraph Angels. While pursuing the newly awakened Deus, we chanced upon Faye, whose whereabouts had hitherto had been lost, along with his gear Weltall, discovered together at the place where Merkava were originally located. We were overjoyed by Faye's return, but it was short-lived. For some reason, Faye was found in a state of suspended animation, He did not regain consciousness. The people of Shavat and we ourselves fear the relapse of Faye's. No, its power, and I had no choice to put Faye into carbonite freeze. Your Majesty, why do the people of Shavat fear Faye so much? Even if Graf and Id's power are comparable. It is not that we fear him. We fear the error we ourselves committed, and now we're simply trying to put a lid on it. The error that you yourselves committed? Shavat instigated a battle 500 years ago to gain our independence from Solaris. However, we became overcome with the lust for power. Being the war-torn people's will would no longer be with Shavat, but with the Nissan Mother, and that the people would assemble under Sophia. The Council of Elder of Shavat back then made a deal with Solaris. A deal? Yes. At the time, Solaris, or the Gazel Ministry to be exact, were at odds with a woman who held the real power behind the scenes. Did that happen to have been Miang? Most probably it was. During the increasing power of the masses assembling in Nissan, the Gazel Ministry came to hand over to us their antagonist, Miang, and promised a division of the rulership over the Earth's surface. And in exchange, we had to give them the rebel army that assembled in Nissan and also their patron, Sophia. The leaders of Shavat accepted, and it was decided that Nissan would be the location of the final decisive battle with Solaris. Shavat did not participate in that battle, supported by the awesome numbers of the Solarian army, and with their path of retreat cut off. The Nissan rebel army ran out of options, and was destroyed. Caught up in the middle of all this was Lacan, Bart's ancestor Roni, myself, and Krellian. You were also there? Yes. Surrounded on all sides, we were prepared to die. And then, the rebel forces flagship appeared with Sophia on board. She sacrificed herself so as to create a path for a retreat. Sophia's ship headed straight for the enemy's main ship on a suicide attack. Kaboom! Thanks to Sophia's sacrifice, we were able to survive. However, her death forever changed the fate of two men. Krellian, who followed closely under her as the leader of the Nissan sect militia, completely lost faith after calling out to God that would not respond. I'll create God with my own hands! Were the last word he uttered before he disappeared. And Lacan, he resented himself for not having the power to do anything while she died in front of him. So he began to search for the legendary power. Legendary power? God's resting place, Mahanan. The source of divine wisdom, Razael. And the animal relics, which were created by that very wisdom. Besides these, there is one more legend. And that is... Zohar. Zohar? That is the same name as the Zohar modifier. The power reactor that Miang spoke of, saying it was the infinite energy source of God Deus. What she claimed is also the source of our ether powers, and the driving force of all our gears. It would have to be one and the same thing. It is the place that contains the ultimate source of this world's power. It is said that only he who has the correct destiny would be able to discover its location. Using all faith in humanity, Lacan sought after his power. Lacan became Graf, and the world collapsed. This tragedy happened because of the people's lust for power. I must take part of the responsibility for not having been able to stop it. And now Faye, the one who has the same power as Graf, we just wanted to seal up that dreadful power that arose from our own sinful deeds. Graf, the man once known as Lacan, sought after the power of Zohar, the one who has the same power as Graf, Faye. I had this premonition that Faye too would awaken and seek out that power, and that presentiment became reality. In case you forgot, there's a prison, underground prison in Shavat. Well, underground is a weird word to say considering it's in the sky, but you know. There's Faye in carbonite freezing. Where am I? Who am I? This is my memory? Fuck. Bart. Rico. Billy. Wiseman. Graf. Everyone. My memories. Ellie? Mother? Who are you? Surprised, that's pretty clever. You're it? I misjudged you. I didn't expect you, the fake personality, would create a fourth persona. Fourth persona? You can't feel anything. You shut up inside your ego. They're pressing facts and truths you won't face. You're afraid of them. You decided to completely shut yourself off from the outside world. And so you formed a fourth persona. A fourth Faye. The name doesn't matter. He's the one on the stage. He's the one who's in control of the body. But it's a useless form of resistance. Come with me. Wait, what are you doing? He has the key. I merely want to borrow it. We've got to go somewhere. Are you coming too? Come on, guys, eat up. You haven't been able to get this kind of food around here lately, haven't you? Well, this is also due to my business savvy. What's wrong, Lacan? You look kinda down. What's bothering you? Are you worried about something? It's nothing. just thinking about painting Sophia. I don't know why I agreed to do her portrait. Sophia, you mean your childhood friend who's now the holy mother of Nissan? She's not really a childhood friend. I just made her acquaintance at the monastery near my home when I was a kid. I went to the clinic there for convalescence. She was frail. So, what are you worried about painting her for? She does not wish herself to become a symbol of the sect. Actually, it seems she wasn't interested in having her portrait painted at first, and when she heard I would be the painter, she turned around and agreed. That's what I don't understand. I see. Then she must like you. What are you talking about? That's all women are, right, Krellian? Hey, Krell. Huh? What's up? You're not having any? It's ready to eat. Ah, yes.
Ah, yeah.
Holy Mother of Nissan, huh? What, are you out to offend divine providence or something, Lacan? Cut it down. It's not like that. What? Go line them up a little. Sophia first showed me that books are the best way to calm the heart, and now I'm hooked on reading. I'm not trying to brag, but I've learned a lot from things I never knew before. Lately I've been reading this. What is it? Something apart from Melchior. It's about a form of molecular engineering, nanotechnology. I believe it's a book found in the ancient ruins of the Zemboim civilization. It's a copy of someone's research report, but it's incomplete. I think there were even more wonderful things written in it, but now we'll never know. What's wrong? You don't look so good. I think you've been seeming melancholy almost every day. Has something happened? I don't know. I just can't paint right now. Sorry, but do you mind if we stop here for today? I see. It's not good to push yourself too hard. Why don't you rest up for a little while? I'll have Krellian take you. Even so, there was a time where I did some pretty vicious things. I lashed out at random. Everyone around me feared me, even my friends. I lived a life surrounded by people who looked at me with fear in their eyes. But she was the only one who wasn't afraid of me. She would just smile. Peace of mind. She was the one who taught me that I was, and now I could receive it. Taught me how to live as a human. What are you doing, Lacan? Oh, it's you, Krellian. I was thinking I'd stop painting in a portrait. Why stop now? It's a circumstance. I shouldn't be painting her at a time like this. Eventually she must too stand on the front line, so... Is that really the problem? Lacan? Smile. It's killing me. The more she smiles at me, the more I feel my very being become insignificant. Inside my heart, there's this empty existence. Other than painting, I have no words. Yet she continues to accept my presence. I feel like I'm getting smaller and smaller. I didn't have this feeling in the beginning. I just wanted to paint her one more minute, one more second longer. I wanted to keep on painting forever, but suddenly I couldn't. As the picture neared completion, the empty part of me started to manifest itself in my brushstrokes. It was meant to be painting her as she really is, but this picture is my own self. My empty self has begun to appear within there. That's why I gotta stop now. Your own self? You're just running away. You can't bear it when she smiles at you. By painting her portrait, you notice the gap between your own inner emptiness and her inner abundance. And you could not fill that gap. That's why you're quitting your painting. You're refusing her. Even so, you still can't bring yourself to leave her, can you? In spite of that, why is it that she continues to smile at you? You cannot accept her feelings. You won't accept her feelings. Tell me why. If it was me who was receiving such feelings.
Tell me why. It's like that one scene from Titanic. It's like, draw me like one of your French men.
You're neglecting yourself too much. Why aren't you kinder to yourself, mistress? Is this really her true expression? Yeah. To people who don't know her that well, I guess. Her smile. I don't know. The smile in this picture is somehow different from the one she usually shows us. I realize Lacan's feelings aren't there, but I don't think she's ever opened herself up and shown her inner self to others like this before. I've been painting such a beautiful expression of Sophia. I just can't see the reason why you want to stop. Beautiful? Get it. This picture? Say anything but beautiful. Lacan, you say you're empty. Why don't you come along with us? What you've been doing up until now are just acts of mercy. So fight for freedom. Time and again, you've been through life-threatening situations with us. A man who has nothing in his heart couldn't do that kind of thing, right? Ronnie, you're giving me too much credit. As long as you do something to keep yourself occupied, you can ignore the hollowness inside. In the beginning, my very existence itself was an emptiness. It wouldn't matter if I were to die right now. You live, you die. That's all. Pessimistic as usual, Lacan. And now you're lying. Yeah.
Why the fuck you lying?
It's just that you're not good at expressing your own feelings. You're not empty. She knows that. That's why she shows only your true inner self. I don't deserve to see her true smile. She's the hope of the people, their support. There's so much more for her to do. How would she open her heart to a mere artist like me?
That's that's the emptiness in his stomach.
Bro! Hey bro, what are you doing here? What's up? The Council of Elders of Chevat issued a decision. Tomorrow we leave for Soylent. Soylent? That's a Solaris. Yes, and Sophia will be coming with us. That's ridiculous! The refugees are still increasing. We can't afford to have Sophia leave Nissan. And going to Soylent, that's plain foolish. It's too dangerous. What are the elders thinking? No, it wasn't the council's wish. It was Sophia's will. It appears that she expressed this desire herself.
Nanny?
Can't be. What is she thinking? Originally, we talked about it being just us. Just us. Sophia! Sophia! Lacan! What are you doing? You keep back! I knew you couldn't leave Sophia in your care! I'll protect her. Even if it costs me my life.
Can we say love triangle?
Definitely. Why don't you go get some rest, Krell? You haven't slept since the day before yesterday, have you? You shouldn't do that to yourself. I'm fine. It's not a problem. Look, I'll watch over her, so you go sleep. What will do if you also fall ill? Do not forget, you're the head of the sex military forces. Okay. I suppose you're right.
Quote unquote watch over her. I'll watch her immobilized form.
Right.
Ooga booga!
That's what he's gonna do to her.
Ellie, I'm so sorry. It was my misjudgment that did this to you. I was terrified. It was like you could see right through me. Your eyes. That look. That was me that was being reflected back in your eyes. I was looking at myself. Just painting myself. I couldn't stand it. So that's why. Oh, Ellie. What in the heavens did you find inside of me? When you wake up, I think I will ask you that.
What happened?
On second thought, no. No, I don't want to burden you with my concerns. Besides, I won't be able to ask you. I'll look into your eyes and I can't say a thing. I want to be able to tell you all I feel.
You are a chicken shit.
You're the sweetest person. Ellie!
Suck.
You're someone who cannot bear to see others hurt by your own actions. So you hold everything in and bear all the burden. If you get hurt in the end, I think that's fine. That's what I like about you. Stop! Don't say that! If you become just another human, everyone will... Humans aren't all that frail, you know? You don't need a symbol, it's just appearance only. I believe that if you have light in your heart, you can overcome any hardship. What I've been doing is simply showing people that such light exists in the hearts of everyone. I'm just a woman. To fulfill my womanhood, I'm prepared to throw away everything.
Well,
even
now.
this position. I'm just playing the role of Sophia. I'm still me. I haven't changed. A cowardly, selfish crybaby. I'm still the same. Could you live a life like that and still be happy? I don't want to do that.
Does the baby need his bottle?
Oh, Lacan. I want to live more honestly with myself. Be able to tell the man I love that I love him. I don't care if I get hurt or rejected.
I'm right here.
You only have one life. I don't want to turn around later and regret not having done such things.
Guess who heard everything?
Good.
Do you think I'll let it in here? We're not their possessions.
Oh, no.
That's when that happened.
Yeah.
This is when the shit finally hit the fan.
Sophia! What are you doing? I'm ending this. You won't need to fight anymore. So Krellian, please open your fist. And when you're opening, gently all the people will continue to live. Don't be foolish! We'll help you escape, so please stop! Thank you, Lacan, but... sorry. There's no other way. Ellie! People support each other to live. It's what brings us happiness. So share that happiness. And please, Lacan, live!
Ba-boom.
Ellie!
I'm coming, Ellie!
He tries to finish the painting.
We are sacrificed as spawns in order to protect their own authority. Sophia was... is this the ideal world we've been searching for? What have we been doing? And towards Sophia's ideals? Is this our salvation? This isn't fair. Sophia was sacrificed for those bastards. Sophia said, just that fate in the path that will... what you hope for will open. But look at reality. God didn't answer our prayers. Is that because we didn't have faith? Even if we didn't have faith, Sophia did. Why did she have to be sacrificed? Is God dead? Is he just not there? Maybe God never existed to begin with.
Is this real life or is this just fantasy?
God in a landslide. Faith in God. Do not look for it on the outside, for it is something one must build from within oneself. I see. That's it. If God doesn't exist in our world, then I will create God with my own hands. Trillion. Sophia, please guide me. I'll destroy all such false pretense of love for you.
Oof.
We need to gather all our surviving comrades. We'll never beat them if we fight them individually. Let's create a country that can someday stand up against them. What are you going to do, Lacan?
Beautiful picture.
Mm-hmm. One that'll never be completed.
Nope.
Of course, he has to put his own traditional signature.
What?
I don't think he ever does that.
No. Sorry, that was stupid. I should have said I'll put my own signature on.
Ellie?
Hello, Miang.
Look who it is.
Mm-hmm.
If only you had power, you could have saved her.
Well, the main bitch. Though I gotta admit, Kelvin is freer than she will ever be.
You want it, don't you? Unrivaled power? Don't you want to become the absolute being? There. That's what I sought after. Wait. That's not what I want. No. This is my very desire. Live. This is where Faith's being held. He deserves it. Well, we haven't seen him in a long time. Let me pray on this weeping face as if he were an idol. As if I would. Yuck. What is this? This is terrible. No matter what, this is going way too far. He's still alive? How could you possibly be? You're human too, aren't you? Darn! Faye. Oh, Faye? Crying? Huh?
Uh-oh.
Dory, it's you. Don't scare me like that. Crying? Who's crying? You mean our friend Faye is crying? Angry. Hurt. He'll wake up soon. It's calling him. What do you mean?
Uh-oh. Hey, Dan?
Whoa,
You might
what
want to
the?
run.
Stop! Stop it! Faye? Damn it, Dory! Run! Hurry! Run away! Yikes!
Did they really think that was going to stop him?
He broke through this carbonite encasing. Faye took his gear well tall and went in search of Zohar. We followed Faye's trail. Eventually we arrived at the location where Zohar had fallen to earth so very long ago. Nothing could have prepared us for what we are about to see there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we have one more fight here.
Yeah. Good luck.
It's not that bad of a fight. There, I should bring the worst party possible, Riku and Choo-Choo. Oh, we can actually switch out Shaitan, but no, I'm not gonna switch him out. You know what, we'll go with Shaitan, Emeralda, and Maria. We'll go with Saves then.
You also might want to save here, just to be safe.
Anyways, I need to equip shit, so... Okay, the magnetic coats are already in place. I'll probably keep that actually. I'll put something else instead. Put the Guardian ring actually. Wait. No, not yet. Okay, right. I already had Requit Time though. Well, since the previous save was before all these cutscenes, we'll save here again. Now we're ready. What is that? This must be the place. Wait for me! This is as far as you could come. Beyond is my world. You can't enter. What do you mean? Your subordinate fake persona. That's why. Subordinate fake persona? Yes. He is part of my memories from back then. He sealed away the very meaning of my existence. My drive, motivation, my subconscious id. Because of that, I became a basic blank persona. On top of that, I constructed a new persona based on my experience since then. That is what you're now. Him? Father? You call him father? You never did anything for you? It was because of his cowardly behavior. If only he'd been able to protect me. If he had done that, Mother wouldn't have died. Didn't my mother die right after I was born? What really happened to my mother? Tell me, Ed! You don't need to know. He'll only disappear soon. Along with your basic persona, the coward. I'll run my being through the power of the existence. Eh? Of course you don't know. But it's etched in my Mitten psychotic memory. Your personalized fate, so you'll never stand on the stage of consciousness. You'll never be able to take charge of memories from our past lives. All the dreams in the hallucination, I've seen them many times. Damn, I showed them to you on purpose. Break the seal. I chose to weaken the power of your existence. If your mental energy is weakened, I can become free to do as I wish. What? There's still things inside you which you haven't been shown yet. Huh? Someone's coming. It's probably your friends. They must have followed me. Where are you going? I came to reestablish contact with the existence. I tied together all the threads of your memories since ancient times and then cut them off. That is the fate of the contact. All is ready. It's time for the true awakening. I'll eliminate all of those who were full of hypocrisy from the very beginning. Wait for me, Ed! Just stay there and observe. What is this? Faye? This must mean this is Weltal's transformed appearance. Oh boy.
And there it is.
Here is the Zor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
This is the final battle against Id.
Good luck. Kick his ass.
At least he does way less damage than back against Bart. But yeah, first things first, we'll activate boosters. Unfortunately, he does hurt quite a bit. I could technically try to go into hyper mode, but person just has 5% chance right now. Just go do this. %5 too for Fenrir. Missed. But yeah, as long as you have the boosters up, this fight shouldn't be that bad. Even if technically I don't have an optimal party, because I should have probably brought Bard for Wild Smiling. That did barely any damage. Iron Brain. And there we go. Are you okay? Wise man? It's already too late. Assist me, or I'm about to exterminate Ed. Huh? Zor is Deus's core. The slave generator is an eater. It's the source of all their energy. After attaining its power, the freshly awakened Id intends to annihilate this world. The contact with Zor was meant to have been done after the unifying phase, true personality. Huh, keep back! You again? You're always getting in my way. I cannot be stopped by you. You can't even protect his own wife and son. You cannot even bear to show your face to your son. That's why you wear a mask, isn't it, Khan? Yeah. Son? Yeah. That's right. This man is Face. No, I mean my father, Khan Wong.
Dun dun dun.
What happened to Faye, Id? Too bad. The new personality of Faye that he gave birth to, and all the work that your personal did to make him one perfect, unified whole has been wasted. You'll be swallowed up by me. I won't permit it. I'll destroy you first. As if you could. Slur word. Mother died because of your cowardly behavior. And as a result, he ran away from that reality by entering into his memories. And now I continue my existence, bearing all that hatred. You wouldn't be able to imagine what it's like. I wasn't simply working to unify Face personality, you know? All that you and I feel, sadness, hatred, even though he also experienced such things. Faye needed to be encouraged to build himself up in order to be able to comprehend all of this. Faye should be able to understand all of your feelings now. But now you want to erase the one who understands you? To kill Faye? What is it that you want? Why you ask me such a thing now? My purpose is the same as his. Follow his instruction. That alone. Is this world so bad a place that there's only hatred inside of you? The one who made me this way. You and that woman! Admit it! Gah! Faye! Can you hear me? Please take this fistful of memory that I'm giving you. Become one with yourself and with me. Faye, where did the real you go? Remember, we're not going to help Ellie. Yes, this is inside Id. A world filled with hatred and sadness. That's all there is there. Yes. Now I understand, Id. Why you hate the world? Why there's nothing inside you. Nothing. Nothing was given to you. Deprived of all the happy memories. And yet, it feels present. Almost feels good. Now I get it. There's no need to resist. I was originally just an existence that was created as a cover to hide Id. It would be better to return to that place. Let's come together. Wipe away everything, including ourselves. Remember, we're not going to help Ellie. Ellie? That's right, Ellie! to save Ellie. What's this place? What's he done now? He only called you in there for his own sake. This is inside the shell of your basic character, the room of the coward. I'm sure you've been there many times before. I see. I remember now. My dreams. Everything the spy and unwanted he pushed onto me while he shut himself up in his own little shell. The coward Faye. And, give me just a moment. I need to go replenish my water. I will be back in just a little bit.
Yep.
Okay.
No problem.
For those watching this as an after stream video,
If you like this video, smash that dishwasher.
And then they just follow me instead.
yeah, the dishwasher being the like button.
Oh my god.
Alright, I'm back. Got the water and everything. Let's continue this scene. Basis for personalities. Who are you? Ah, you're my... Hey, let's watch it together. This is my post-treasured procession. Ha! Repeatedly replaying the times he was full of happiness. He lives in his own happy little world. Well, I'm still alive only because of what's in those leftover drags. Here, I'll show you everything about me.
Sounded like a tank moving.
Ours was an ordinary family. A strict but reliable father. A kind and loving mother. Up until then, it was complete happiness. But one day, mother suddenly changed. She was like a totally different person. From that day on, Faye lost his home. Mother was away often. He had some important work. father was away from home, Faye was taken to a place with mysterious machines. Inside there were many strangely dressed people. Many types of probe were injected into Faye's body as the start to some kind of experiments. The tests caused Faye much pain. Mom, help me! What are you doing? No! No! Mother didn't come to his assistance. Young Faye had no way of resisting. He was able to endure. Eventually, the experiments became unbearable.
Mother of the Year.
Many people gathered around Faye. These people had a high compatibility with the animal relics. This psychic contact with Faye was to force him to awaken. But no one could make contact with Faye. The power drawn out of Faye, regardless of his will, destroyed them all. This is unbelievable. Mother allowed this to take place? Psychic contact? What do you mean by awaken me? Awaken God. Everything had to be in perfect order, with nothing lacking. Things divided in the past must become one complete whole again. Countless people died before Faye's eyes. Men, women, the old, the young, even demi-humans. Suffering, grief, fear, ecstasy, a variety of emotions and more lingered, and tumbled around Faye like broken dolls. It was a scene from hell.
You flaming idiots!
In front of Father, she acted normally. When Faye tried to tell Father about Mother's strange conduct in the experiments, Father's mind was taken up by his work, and he didn't really listen. He thought it was just childhood fantasies. But he didn't have to endure the pain much longer. Faye's subconscious discovered a way to escape from the trauma. He formed a separate persona to deal with things he didn't like or couldn't bear. He removed himself from out of harm's way. My role was to have all the things he hated forced upon me the moment they arose. From the time of my division from him, I was dominated by hatred. That hatred naturally turned into destructive impulses. I wanted to destroy everything. Mother, Father, the entire world. Finally, Father noticed Mother's odd behavior, but it was already too late. I had completely separated from that coward, my original self. The puppets were broken, and Faye's heart was too. Don't make Mother do such a thing. Mother repeated the experiments to study the power she knew existed within me. Yes, that woman, Mother, was Miang. That's a lie. No, it's true. Mother was Miang.
Damn.
That's right. Karen had become Miang. What is that you say? It's nothing special. Yang does not have only one host body. Yang's root are sealed in the gene of all women. Any one of them could become Miang. It just happened to be the Mother's turns. Only Ellie was special originally. No! Karen, Miang, noticed that Faye's memory time access had increased 2 or 3-fold. She then became convinced that Faye was the contact. Contact? Yes, I was the contact. That's why he called out to me. And why the time had come. Oh it! Cut it out! Dad! Dad! Mom, help Dad! Hey Mom, why aren't you helping Dad? Dad's gonna die! Graf came seeking the power that exists within me. To return to his own body. You understand now, don't you? Graf is Lacan. We, as descendant, we narrated his lingering thoughts and memories from him only too well. Divided 500 years ago, he would become a part of us both. Lacan became Graf, destroyed everything on the face of the earth. He then mastered how to possess the body of others by dwelling in their minds. He was probably enabled to do this after his contact with the existence. The bodies died, but Lacan's spirit continued living by possessing others. He had come that day to return his soul at last to the perfect reincarnation of his physical body. The body of Faye. Father fought him, but he couldn't protect Mother or I. He pitifully fought on his one while coughing up his lifeblood. Graf made a mockery of Father, and Mother would not even help him when he needed her the most. As for their son, he couldn't take what was happening anymore. Give in to his feelings and release his power, and as a result, Mother died. Mom! And he offloaded the results of his action onto me. To avoid taking the responsibility for killing Mother, he used me as a shield. I also killed Mother. He pushed all the bad things onto me, but kept all the memories filled with happiness and Mother's love to himself. He shut himself away with those memories inside his little shell forever. This is the place. What you see before you is what he made. He just keeps hanging on to those memories. That's what this is. Stop it! Just stop it! This scenes! Are these all there is to us? Enough already. There's nothing here. It's a world filled with deception and pain. Can't be helped. This is our world. This is everything. Oh, it's a fool. It was all my fault. I was so busy with my duties in Shabbat that I didn't know this Karen had changed. I couldn't save you when you needed my help. Save me? Why bother saying such nonsense now? It's not going to change anything. The only thing you can do now is die by my hand. Gah! Even still, I'll show you that I can save you. Dad! Stop it, Id. Father has done nothing wrong. I know. This one is the real culprit. Mother and Father had no choice. Thanks, pass it back to me. I'm playing with Mother. This is not reality. It's all lies, it's all face, all a trick, all of it, all of it, all of it! No, get out! This is my room! I thought you would always be with me. Why would you see reality? Happiness, sadness. Aren't these all parts that combine to make the whole? Why don't you show him? Why don't you also show Id what you always watch? No, that's mine. I don't want to show it to the person who killed Mother. You should talk. You're the one who killed Mother. No, I didn't. You did. I didn't kill her. Mother didn't care for you. Father didn't notice either. That's why you killed her. I didn't kill her. I didn't. Knock it off. We killed Mother. It's no one's fault but ours. It's not because she became Yang or because Father didn't notice. Don't look outside for the reason. Don't blame anyone but yourself. Yes, Mother was Yang. And I know that you suffered. No one could have endured it. But you can't push it onto it alone. We're all one person. We all must become one. Right? Faye? On your own 2 feet. Face up to the reality that you don't want to see. Show them to it. Everything you took for yourself. This may seem like the same cutscene as earlier, but...
Surprise! And there's the necklace.
Lies! That woman! The scene! All illusions he made up! My consciousness can see through this trick. I won't be swayed. That's enough! Doing that isn't going to solve anything. Mother saved us at the last moment. This is the truth, right? Reality's all grim, Ed. Power could save anyone. It only destroyed. I thought that I could only make a connection with her through destruction. So I had to destroy it all. People, the world, even Ellie. Now, that's not the case. We can save others just as our mother, despite being Yang, saved us. Our power can save people. We can save Ellie. It's a first. Mother being so warm. To me, it almost seems too warm. Faye, take the memories I have within me. You must know what it used to be like up until now. Know our identity, about who you are. Then figure out what ought to be done. My integration is not yet complete. Lame! Abel! Live!
I thought it was pronounced Abel.
Yeah, I have the French pronunciation, which is Abel, but, you know. French is my first language, I can't help it. Just can't hand those children over to you.
You know, Xenosaga has the proper pronunciation in it.
Lacan, live!
It's been a cycle.
God doesn't exist in the world, and I will create God with my own hands. What is this place? An execution site? Why did you turn on me? I thought we were friends. Who is it? Did I cause this? What has happened to me? What have I become? Live! I will live. Even if I go to hell, I will live till the end of this world. If the world does not come to an end, I will destroy it by my own hands.
This is when
So when you
What
turn to
on
graph
finally
fully. Hey. Hey. Who is it? Who's calling me? I am our... What is this light? I reside in Zohar. I am the beginning and the end, the first and the last. God? God. Someone refer me to me as that. From a certain point of view, it is right to view me as such, but at the same time I am not. I am also a part of you. Part of me? I am defined by how people observe me. You're actually talking to a virtual version of me that you yourself create. I'm your perception of me. I don't understand what you're talking about. Who or what are you? In one word, existence. Existence? In actuality, I do not have a physical form. I am an existence of a higher dimension, a place you cannot perceive. By terms you understand, it is a world where everything acts as kind of waves. It is the source of this four-dimensional universe, the place where time and space is controlled, the fluctuation void, the wave existence. What does such an existence have to do with me? Long ago, a modifier or a pseudo-perpetual infinite energy engine was created. That engine was named Zohar. That reactor was created by an ancient people from another planet to attain what is considered to be the ultimate energy possible within this four-dimensional universe. Eventually, those people used the same engine to create the ultimate interplanetary invasion weapon, Deus. Zohar was used as its primary source of power. But the unexpected happened. During the connection test of Zohar with the newly completed Deus, the engine started to examine infinite potential phenomena. Requiring energy, the engine connected this dimension to the higher dimension space. As a result, that reactor merged or synchronized with the wave existence in the higher dimension, me. I descended from that point of contact created by the machine through the path of Sephiroth, or the domain you are in right now, and incarnated in the four-dimensional world. After I advented to the four-dimensional world, in order to stabilize myself here, I had to exchange or materialize my form and turn into the modifier engine. In other words, I became bound in Zohar, the cage of fleshy existence. Since the time I was bound in Zohar, I have always wanted to return to my own dimension. And I came to a conclusion. I had to reverse the process I went through to arrive here. I must be released by the one who instilled within me a special feature of this dimension, the will. That one is you. Silas was me? A special feature? Yes. I was given a special attribute of a human by you, the contact. When you observed me, I was given a mother's will. A mother's will? I'm sure you remember. After my descent, you had contact with the modifier engine Zohar. as a contact being, but only a child. You defined my existence with your desire to return to your mother. Thus I came to prepare the mother's will. That will is delaying. Ellie's disposition was influenced by me? Yes, my will was incarnated through a biocomputer which was vital for Deus. After combining with me, the biocomputer evolved its function, and that bioplant generated a central element. That is her. I was split by her contact. My physical form of flesh stayed on Zor, while my will went into Elaine, and my power went into you. That's why I wanted to unite with you, and now it is fulfilled. My only remaining desire is to break this cage of fleshy existence. In order to do that, I must become perfect by combining with Elaine, as well as my other spirit, split physical form Deus. The only way to return to my original dimension is to destroy this physical body. In the four-dimensional world, Zor is perfect, so in order to destroy Zor, I need the strength that was attributed to you. Zor can only be destroyed by the ends of the contact. What about Ellie? If Zor is destroyed, what will become of Ellie? Zor and Deus are one. She is bound to the system by another's will to become one with me. In order to release her, it is necessary to destroy that very system that serves as the Deus weapon. However, having been created as a weapon, the Deus system seeks to unify itself with all of you for a different purpose than that of mine. Originally, a release should have been performed by me, the one who desires to return back to the higher dimension, but I am also bound to the system just as she is, so I am unable to participate. You are the only one who can release her from the spell, just as Deus and I are inseparable. You and her are also inseparable. Alright. I'll destroy Deus and the Zor modifier, and I'll save Ellie. You have experienced much less than deprivation in your life. It's very tragic. Our contact, and the resulting transference of power and will between you and I, most likely played a factor in splitting your personality. I disagree. I can't blame anything on anyone besides myself. Regardless of what may have happened in the past, with the passing of time, the cause becomes more remote. It is a problem that comes from within myself, that I myself must deal with. See, you have managed to accept those tragedy, to tolerate all things, to comprehend and find where you stand in this world. If you have succeeded to do all these things, I'm sure you will succeed in what awaits you now. To liberate all of us, use the Xenogears. Destroy Zohar. Wait, there's more I need to ask you. The system is awakening. Ask her later. Hey, it still says I have the world all too right now. Hey, you know what? I'll keep this set up. Actually, no. Gotta put the frame 30.
Why the 30 and not the 90 or the 50?
Because they take too much goddamn fuel.
Hmm.
It's a good thing there's all these save points, because goddamn, there's a lot of cutscenes at this point.
Yeah, jeez. I think we spent the better part of an hour just on that last cutscene.
Say hello to the proper Xenogears. Title drop! You said it! Dad! Dad, are you okay? Dad, I'm sorry. This is all my fault. Okay? Return to your old self. Become one. Yes, thanks to you all. all of you haven't called out to me. Dad! Don't worry. This is good. Since after all, Dad? You had... You'll always become one! Huh? Graf, what's going on? I reached the limit of the body I possessed on that day 3 years ago. I required a body that you would tide me over until your true awakening. That is why I acquired the body of your father, regardless of your awakening, emerging, and the inherited memory that you acquired. There was no way for you to know of this, since you had lost your memory at that point. At the point in which I merged with your father. Impossible! What about Wiseman? What about father? Of course they were just parts of me. I couldn't hold on to Khan totally. His ego was far stronger than he mentioned. When my control weakened, he showed himself to you as Wiseman. You have awakened. This body is now useless to me. Now I must return to my original body. The reincarnation of my body that you inhabit. Stop it. Dad! I hear you, Faye. You see, he and I are one. I'm Khan. Khan is me. He has become one with me. So you too should open your heart and unite with me. And we can go on to eliminate everything. No, I can't allow you to control me. Protecting your master? So be it. I'll merge with both you and your machine then. Now come, Faye, fight me! It's no use. I know you're Lacan and that you're a part of me. But that doesn't change you being my father. I could never really fight you. You're so naive. Why don't you understand that your naivety is what killed Sophia, what killed your mother, Karen? I already know that. That's why I swore never to run away again. I must rescue Ellie, so don't get in my way. Wake up! Open your eyes, Father Lacan! If that's the case, then fight me! Fight me! Can't! I see. There's no choice. Since you're so unwilling to fight, I believe I'll have to use them as bait. Stop it! Don't we have the same memories? Can't you also remember the sadness you felt back then? Why must you destroy everything? If we stop Deus, won't this all be over? You still don't understand? Even after your contact with the Existence? I came to understand after my contact with the Existence that even if Deus was destroyed, as long as humans still inhabit this land, Miang, Elaine will be born time and again. And all living things may as well perish along with Deus itself. That's the only path to freedom. The path to release us from the eternal cycles of life, the tragedy of history and the spell of fate. Once I awaken Deus as a weapon, I'll obliterate all living things. Then I'll use your awakened self and the machine to return everything to nothing. That's why I concluded. Miang and Elaine are not just Deus's mouthpiece. That woman is its main body. Why can't you see that? It's not true. She gave her life from me by shielding me from harm. Her eyes were on Miang's. Mother came back at the last moment. Miang, Mother, even Ellie, we're all humans born on this planet. Deus doesn't matter. You'll see. I'll bring Ellie back. Father, no, Graf, Lacan, if you want to back down, never! Then I have no choice. Time has come to truly become one. Alright, final battle against True Eltal, and he definitely doesn't do as much damage as he used to, thankfully.
The ultimate
Let's just start with Let's just start with the boosters again. Of course, now that we're awakened, we don't have access to System id anymore. But look at the hyper mode percent, 99%. You're almost guaranteed to go into hyper mode.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you also have plenty of HP with Xenogears, so...
Yeah.
And note that the super blades at the back of Xenogears right now. Yeah, that means you're in infinity mode. Essentially the same death blows, but stronger.
I'm surprised you never got the X blow.
I would need to be level 70 for that.
Yeah, I think we're getting it a lot earlier. Like, when I got World Ball 2 during my playthrough, I had the X one then.
That means you grinded. Ugh.
Well, anyway, GG.
Why don't you finish me off? If you don't get rid of me, then you cannot get what you want. It's alright, Dad. I understand. You're not Graf. You're my father. You and Graf are one. Your will and purpose never change. I knew that once we fought. But let's stop now. Our objectives should be the same. It's the same as our becoming one. We don't have to fight. What? My body! Thor is after you. The last piece to combine with Deus' system. It seeks to unify with you, the first to have been divided from it. What? This is what Lacan wanted all along. After all, I'm of an imperfect existence. It was inevitable that it would come to this, considering what had happened in the past. Lacan's imperfect secondary contact with his wave existence split his personality into two. Eventually his body died, but the original Lacan transmigrated, bringing the destiny of becoming a contact with him, who was reborn as your present body. The remaining persona, just as desired, lived on separately by possessing the body of others. That is Graf. That is me. I may have inherited Lacan's will. I am not the same as the contact Lacan. It is impossible for me to make real contact. There will be no true melding and release. Even though our bodies may be different, I'm still half of you. That fact remains. Although I'm imperfect, I can merge temporarily with Zoar, and thus, may be able to buy you some time. This is the only way I can be one with you. This is all I can do. Deus' system will start to look for you again. Before then, you have to destroy the newly perfected Deus and the Zoar modifier. You're the only one that can destroy the physical barrier that encases God's body. Dad! As you said, that was Karen. Through many generations, Yang is beginning to break free from her bounds. Now that Elaine has merged with Deus, she has all of her memories back. All the memories from her original birth as a context complement up to her current transmigration. That include all of the lives she has lived as Miang and her substitutes over the centuries. And of course, that includes your mother's memories too. Mother's memories? Fate, cut away all the binds of mankind. You should be able to do that now. Save her and all the other women bound with her. I'm begging you, Faye. What's this?
Hmm.
It's pendant. Is this Sophia's? Or my mother's? It's nothing. I'm just talking to myself. I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused everyone. Thank you all so much. Anyway, let's get going. There's little time for left now. For me, and for our planet. What is this place? This is where it all started. This is our genesis. Humans were born here. Long ago, Deus crash landed on this planet on an interplanetary colony ship. Alright, in order to revive itself someday, Deus detached the solar modifier's core. After this core unit came down, a single woman awoke and rose from out of it. She's the mother of all humanity. After she awoke, she used all her power to bear several beings. Those will become the ancestor of the whole of humanity. These were the Emperor of the Gallo Ministry. Finally, she gave birth to a replica of herself to be humanity's caretaker. Two selves, the human mother and the weapon. The subject and the complement. That is Ellie and Miang. I, the sole survivor from the colony ship, met Ellie, and everything started from there. The land of Genesis, Kadamani, that is the place. Odd, why you have ancient memory? Usually, human memories cannot be passed down through the generations. Humans do not normally have the ability to compress and store memories in their entrance. But Ellie and I, and Miang, are different. Due to our connection with the wave existence, that is, due to Zor's ability to change possible phenomena, we can clearly store data in our entrance. In other words, we can leave behind memories to be inherited by our descendants. The system of wave existence is bound inside of Zoar. The information is affixed to me, so to speak, by some of the power of the wave existence. And this is the form from when Ellie and Miang were still one being. This is the first woman of our world. Or mother. If we destroy that Zor thing, everything will be over, right? Yes. The source of our ether powers and the source of power from the generator that make our gears work. It all comes from the Zor modifier engine, which can control any potential phenomena. If we destroy it, Deus and the Seraph Angels will be all deactivated. And then we should also be able to free Ellie, who has become bound with the Deus weapon system as Miang. Right, Faye? Yeah, that's what the wave existence said. But then there's the downside. It will also mean that we'll no longer be able to use our gears and our ether powers anymore.
What are those Seraph Angels all about anyways? The odd appearance, as if they lack something, as if they were neither living beings nor mere weapons.
Zor senses the human consciousness and incarnates the Seraphs. Human consciousness. Zor itself involves the principle of uncertainty. The observer's perception of Zor determines the entity it actually becomes. In other words, I believe that those angels are incarnation of the spirits of people. The people who have been absorbed by Deus become parts of it. What merit is there for them to gain in eliminating all of civilization? Is it some kind of hatred for those humans who have since survived? Of course not. Those people who were created and assimilated are part of Deus who do not have such intentions. Try to remember what Ellie, when she became Miang, said. Creation of God will someday be an hindrance. That is why they must be eliminated. Yes, that is why Merkava is being used to begin the destruction. But Deus is not following his programming of exterminating all of civilization. The Seraphs, which are terminal interface weapons of Deus, are using their bodies composed of nanomachines, son, to absorb the massive number of people, regardless of whether they're dead or alive. It's not discriminating between the mutants and non-mutant people. It's slightly peculiar. The fact that the people who are meant to be destroyed are being taken in as well. That is the absolute opposite of what it's supposed to be doing. Maybe there aren't enough parts? That is unlikely. Aside from those bodies that were destined to be parts of it, Deus was already acquired the ability of the nanomachine's son and just about to use any materials to construct his body. It's obvious, it has other intentions in mind. Those intentions, Julian has called Deus the Mother. If God is the Mother, those motives are coming from the Great Mother, impinging the growth of his child, enveloping it, to bring the child back to the womb to become one with it. That is its motive. Such a program does not exist within its design, though. But probably given this unique will by someone, either from Ellie who was merged with Deus, or... Either way, it doesn't change the fact that we have to fight, regardless of what their intentions are. The problem is how we're supposed to deal with them. Think we can do it in their current state? This secret battleship Excalibur will also take part in the final battle. Additionally, the military potential of all the surface force will assemble here. Even if we can put together a massive force, we still have the problem with the main armament of the Merkava. You need to know how to take that out. As long as you don't do that. Merkava's ultra long-range cannon has the ability to vaporize any substance. On top of that, they have a barrier around their perimeter that nullifies all attacks. He fought against the Merkava many times to try to stop its onslaught. However, we cannot even get close, hence we have to redraw every time. Damn it! No matter how much we want to save Ellie, if we can't get inside the Merkava, it's meaningless. Add to that, there is a problem with those Seraphs. They function as the terminal interface weapons for close defense. I can easily say that their attack power is equivalent to the Omni-Figure class. They even have the regenerative ability due to the nanomachine's son. Don't be concerned about that. I was able to obtain some data from Xenogears. You see, Xenogears has recently evolved due to his contact with Zohar. Using that data, all of your gears ought to be completed too. Additionally, all of the other weapons and armament have been modified to implement the disassembler device. Disassembler device? In contrast to the nano assembler, which great matters to repair with, the disassembler has the ability to dismantle or destroy matter. It can even deactivate the nano machine on restoring ability by disengaging the repair program. This should be sufficiently effective even against the Deus Seraphs. Alright, well, even if we can deal with the angels, so how are we gonna deal with that Merkava? We can't even get close to the thing. There is no such thing as a perfect defense. There must be a way. Look over here. Merkava's main gun requires a 1.2 second interval to reload because of its tremendous output. Upon firing, although it is only sectional, there will be a portion of the barrier that will be open. There is a 1.87 second delay before the barrier reforms at that area. If we can use this window of time to target and destroy that cannon, it will be possible to close in on it. If we can cut close enough, we can break through with gravitational spatial correction. Well, this is the rough idea. Fortunately, we don't have such a long-range cannon that could acquire a target in such a brief time frame. What you're saying is we just need to shut that annoying cannon off, right? Want to go end on into Markava? Now you're being reckless again. That's suicide. No, listen. We're not going to just rush in. The Yggdrasil 4 and this Excalibur are also equipped with barriers. That's what we'll use. Although only for a short time, we can withstand a direct hit from Markava's main cannon. And we can close and watch for that part of the barrier to go down and then destroy the cannon. How long will our barrier last? About 20 or so seconds. That's all? Doesn't matter how fast we fly. That amount of time we'll be without a barrier before we can even get in range. Those numbers are valid only if the generator is at full drive, right? You can only get those numbers if you sacrifice all other output and propulsion. I'm not suggesting we go in guns blazing knowing we're gonna lose. We're going to physically put a lid on it, directly. Eh? As you've said, Yggdrasil 4 Excalibur's barrier can't sufficiently defend against Markava's attack. At least with one generator, that is. Meaning? Meaning we can defend against the Markava with twice the amount of time. 40 seconds, if we couple the two generators together. This way we can make it into the heart of Markava. And what about the propulsion? Just hear me out. This is what we do. First, we transform our Yggdrasil into heavy assault mode and load it onto the Excalibur so we can couple the generators. By doing that, we can reduce the energy usage down to just supporting the hull on the ship and generating the barrier. This will allow most of the energy to be devoted to generating the barrier. Next, hit the barrier full front and focus it on a single point where their main cannon will make its strike. Now for movement. First off, we develop a barrier by engaging Excalibur's generator to maximum power. For propulsion during that time, we'll install on the Yggdrasil those large solid rockets we got from the ruins of the mass driver. When Excalibur's barrier expires, we'll use the Yggdrasil Force generator to develop a barrier. We'll also detach the solid rockets and shift the Excalibur into conventional flight. Using this method, we can get right in Markava's face. After it fires, it will be defenseless. During this time, we'll block the muzzle of Markava's cannon with the Excalibur bow ram, upon which we should have 0.67 seconds. The cannon fire of the Excalibur will destroy the Yggdrasil 4 slave generator and incapacitate the Markava along the way, and then we break through. That's what the plan is all about. A combination of barrier both ships, covering the Markava, timing of the cannon fire of the Excalibur, these are all going to be crucial. Mess up any one of these, the consequences are going to be severe. Hence, it'll be necessary for both troops in sync with each other. That's why I like to play Sing in command of the Excalibur. I have no problems with that. What do you think, Queen? Will lend us our battleship? There appears to be no other alternative. Let's go with that. Please use this as you see fit. But are we not cutting it uncomfortably close? When you calculate the arrival time and the various generation time, you'll see what I mean. A minor mishap will put us all in a situation we couldn't run out of barrier power before arrival. Also, we will be devoting both generators to keeping the barriers up. Will leave us with a perimeter defense. Won't stand a chance we get engaged by a Seraph Angel on our way to Merkava. Hold them off. You can count on us. You gotta just concentrate on taking out that main cannon. Thanks. We're depending on you. Already, everywhere else has been taken out. This is the only place that's left. It's going to be the true final battle. We set out to silence God's Ark, Merkava, which was the epitome of offensive and defensive power, and then stormed inside it. We initiated the operation to destroy Zoar. So far the plan is working. All this thing is falling now. Can't be. A secondary explosion. Oh no! I shouldn't have known better. What a miscalculation. The explosion was too big. It reacted with the main condenser right under the main cannon and induced a secondary explosion. How could I have been so stupid? You mean, I overdid it? Why did I not realize it sooner? This means we might have... Oh no! Ellie! Oh my god. Ellie! What is it this time? Hey, Satan, what more is going to happen? Something is happening in the center of Merkava. What could it be? Why, it's the final dungeon, of course.
Oh my god.
I think this is the last of the chair, by the way. At that time, the earth quaked and shook, and from the location where the Merkava crashed, a giant object appeared. It was Deus's final form. Merkava was merely his vessel. Deus evolved through the use of Krillion's nanomachine's sun into a planetary scaled weapon and began terraforming. It was attempting to cover its entire planet into a weapon. Repeated back to the base at the snow plains to form a new strategy. We decided to go back into this. Time was running out for us.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know what's left.
Oh my god, we can control, oh my god! It's miracle!
It's America.
Oh, this is our item store. I haven't used a single Omega Soul.
Oops.
Yeah, this is the remains of Shavat are being used as the main base. Say hi to Xenogears, everyone. Everything costs a fuck ton at this point in the game. And we have the one and only Xeno equipment that we're gonna be getting. Yeah, I'll have to think about who I'm bringing right now. Well, Faye obviously is coming with. It's gonna seem a bit weird.
Yes, ma'am.
But I'm going to be bringing, I think this is also the max HP that Chris N can have. And this is fine.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I'm boosting right now. Okay, there should be a platform somewhere. You're going cheap too. Sure, I'll buy the burbs. I got grilled him.
Couldn't have said that.
I know nothing. But yeah, we did want to do that to actually use this. Surprisingly, these platforms still work. Remember this place? This is where the choo-choos used to hang out. This is that strange old Grandpa Choo-choo's precious treasure. I wonder what happened to him when Shavash crashed down to Earth. I haven't seen him. Treasure. Can we just take it? I'm sure he won't mind if we just borrow it. A vivid turban. Speed shoes. Very important item. As in, I will eventually want to have one of these on everyone.
Oof.
The speed shoes essentially are the Hermes sandals in the Final Fantasy games. It's
Right.
auto-aced. You want this. Just boring it. Just boring it. Hello here, rubbers or anything, right? Don't X us on us, eh? We're begging you. A hero costume. A Hercules ring. I believe the Hercules ring gives more experience.
Defense down while I KO'd.
Battle belt. Wizardry ring, which we no longer need. Huh? This is mythical RPS badge. DHNS badge of legend. The tag badge that even collectors go crazy over. That old choo-choo guy must have been so happy. He's displayed so nicely here. I can't take this from him. Then put back the badge where we found it. Oh yeah, this is why we can't access the door anymore. It's blocked.
What can I do for you?
And the thing is, there's still another shop, by the way.
Yeah.
So that reminds me, there's one thing I want to do. Just pick up that for now. Go this way. Oh, my dad. That's... Hans, that's you? You're alive? Yeah, you too. If you're here, that means the Thames was. The Thames sank. The angels attacked. The Thames was stumped the onslaught of Reapers with defenseless against those angels. Hardly anyone got on time. It went down with the Thames. Wait a minute, what about the captain? He's okay, right? The captain said he watched the end of the Thames with his own eyes. You're kidding, right? That guy died. No way. No, the captain is alive. He's the kind that never keels over. So what's happened with you lately? I didn't know you had a son. Kid who just left seemed pretty angry about something. I'm embarrassed you just saw that. I got married just before the Thames went down. Her name is Anna. She's my wife. She was saved by the Thames when the ships were attacked by Reapers. Unfortunately, that's when she lost her husband. Don't misunderstand me. I wasn't out feeling sorry for her or anything like that, or, well, perhaps it was. wanted to protect her, that's all. You call that feeling sorry? Then I suppose I don't mind. The captain teased me mercilessly. He said, "What? A cold lad like you seducing a widow? Just make sure the kid doesn't hate you." I guess the captain was right. My stepson doesn't like me yet. I won't be Sunday. Let's see. Boy, you changed. You changed too, Faye. I don't know how to explain it, but as for me, well, I don't know what it is. Guess I've always had someone protecting me. Hans. Faye, I believe that one day the captain will come down that stairway, tapping with his cane. And he'll say, "Hans, it looks like we'll get our hands on a priceless treasure. What kind of face is that? You'll believe me, huh? This time it's true, honest." Maybe someday. "Hans, it looks like we'll get our hands on a priceless treasure." "What kind of face is that?" Captain! What's this sounding on, Captain? Cut it out, you fool! Do you know how much I was worried about you? I've been telling you all along. Don't you get it? Now listen. Men of the sea, never say die.
Anyone else get a good laugh
You
out of
are
that?
such a... Hans, this time it's true. It's an island with buried treasure. It's called Doonman Isle. An ancient hero defeated a monster there, and now legend has it its fabled swords rest there. What info do you have? Do you know where the place is? What about a ship? Don't know where it is. Whatever ship, don't worry with detail. Don't you know that attitude is used is why that kid won't take it out to you? None of your business. Well, by the time that kid actually decides to like you, I'll manage to get a new ship. Till then, get all for your family, lad. Give your family the love they knew while you still have the chance. All the captains alive. Don't worry about those minor details. Forget what I just said. I didn't mind call him Dad. Okay, that was just cute. There's also, I think the little girl dolphin will let you play speed. I don't feel like doing that right now.
Understandable.
Totally not me. Nope.
No, not at all. I had nothing to do with it.
I have no idea where that hole came from.
Saw a merman city on the seafloor. There's stone. So remember that mermaid steer we got all the way at the very start of the game?
Yes.
This is the person where we can finally cash into. But we can't do that just yet. Little brother.
Oh,
Right now I'm kind of rushing. It's, you know, it's getting late. And I do want to get to the point where I can actually reach the world map, because, yeah, I wasn't joking, we're done with the chair.
Finally.
Okay, East door has nothing important.
Is that Dan over there?
Oh, there's Her Majesty.
Hello.
The snow keeps falling, softly covering up everything in this world. The sorrow, the defilement, or mistakes. If only we could wipe away those things as easily as that. What have I been doing, been pursuing for these past 500 years? By the way, how is the person you rescued from Morkava? I already recovered consciousness. Yes, well, at first he had lost faith in himself, but now he's better. Kara has revived himself and has found some real meaning in his life. If he decides to fight on our side, then our total fighting power should be greatly increased. Kar, please listen to me. Right now, we must forget about Vid Freno Fo. We must support one another, regardless. Right now, we need your help. I am just trash. A reject. Stop feeling sorry for yourself and pull yourself together, man. Yuga, what are you?
That was completely out of
Trash.
character.
Reject.
God.
You can take pity and call yourself that all you want, but what about them? Are these women stupid or trash or rejects for believing in you? The reason why you helped the girls, while you had no one to turn to, may not have been that noble. But in spite of that, they stuck with you. Do you know why? They know you better than anybody else. They know that the true kindness that exists in your heart. They know because they want to be loved. That's why they won't leave you. Kar, do not make them into the trash or reject that you speak of. Commander! All of you. Needless to say, you're not trash or reject. We know that better than anyone does. I didn't realize that what I've been looking for so close to me. I'm sorry for not realizing sooner. Oh, Commander.
And this is where it's trying to be look.
So much has happened between him and I. When this battle ends, I want to face Ramses one-on-one in sports, not war, as a martial artist. I'm sure he wishes the same thing too. Perhaps? Faye, may I ask you something? About Ellie. What if, even if we break Zora's spell, she doesn't return to normal? Ellie will be back to your usual self. I will go on believing that. But even if that doesn't happen, I will still... Well, let's just say I'm prepared for that too. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, you know. Your opponent is the person you love. If you decide to quit now, no one will blame you. To quit would be meaningless. All that I've fought for, and all that I live for, would come to have no meaning at all. People should be free, with no one bound by others, and no one binding others. Inside of me, there's part of me that desires that freedom, and a part of me that gives me hope. So I shall fight. to win true freedom, for we are still alive. We fight to live. That is the reason why I fight. To prove I'm human. I promised my father and myself too, I would free Ellie from Deus's binds. I would save her. I understand. So let's keep believing and hope for a miracle. Just a nice little scene.
What was that?
Go this way.
Full speed that away.
Indeed.
Hey, I was scared a little, but not really scared. Because I knew that inside of that monster you were doing all you could to fight it, Faye. I knew it. Midori, I'd better give this back to you. It's your precious ring, right? Be a good little girl and listen to your mother, Yui, alright, Midori? Oh, and look after Dan for me, okay? Yep, we are all fine. Faye, you be careful too. I'm sure your voice will reach her too, Faye. Yeah, guess you're right. Okay, I'm going now. See you later. Here, got this from Choo Choo. Faye, you can have it. I'll trade you for my ring. Another Hercules ring.
Nice.
So, yeah, again, the Midori's ring is a secret item that we've had since almost the very beginning of the game.
Mm-hmm.
In the prison, when I saw you change into a monster, I understood everything. Being inside of you, Faye, is a monster that's not you. He's the bad one. He's to blame.
He's gone for
So,
good too.
to forgive you or not to forgive you, that's not the problem. It's not like it's gonna turn back things the way they were, but, it's just, I don't know how to say it properly, but I'm sorry. It's alright, Dan. Enough already. I understand. It's my fault. I'm sorry I caused you such pain. Just glad I could finally make peace with you. Take care, kiddo. Where is Yui, actually? I don't even know. Alright, this time we want to go this way.
Because the Idrisil is here.
Oh, celebrated gear weapon specialist, but lately there's been no interesting work. There are no men with enough guts to ask me to forge them a weapon to fight Deus. You bring me a nifty sword, I can forge it into something truly amazing for you anytime. I won't refrain anyone rude enough to ask me to check a weapon while still equipping their gear. Ooh, the Kishin! You sure have a novel sword. It's interesting. Let me take a peek. This came out great. It was like turning plowshares into a sword. Use this sword and make this and his legions pay. Kishin sword was enhanced. We get the Kishin sword.
Kijin being...
Which I'm pretty sure this is the best weapon for Fenrir, so yeah. Chitan is going in the final party, by the way. Anyways, let's see.
Didn't you say there was a sword on Dead Man's Island or something like that?
Yeah, but it's a non-foot sword. Northwest. Yeah.
Also, are you gonna go to that one place for her?
Alright. This is the place where we need to have a at least one gold nugget and one gold bullion.
Okay. Now, is there time in between, or is it automatically done?
Right, you have to wait a little bit. Nah, I'll come back for it later.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see, this is the exit. The world map has changed. But we'll go in the Yggdrasil first of all.
Yeah. We're gonna talk to him.
We wanna go here and talk to Margie. What is gonna save us? Master, better not die, promise me. Of course, I'm not going to die. Quit saying some weird stuff. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. I'll make it back. When you come back, I'm going to... Well, I just thought maybe I could be closer to you, you know? Hey, whoa, quit it! You know what you're saying? Just kidding. Master, you're all panicked. Yeah.
You bitch.
Funny, I don't see Choo-Choo anywhere. Where'd you go off to? Oh, now I know to look for Choo-Choo.
Yeah.
One of these years is not like the other. I want to say this is actually where Virge used to be, but, you know.
I think you might actually be right, but I don't remember myself.
What do you want to do? Get a lowdown. This is... Choo-Choo, wonder what you're doing here. Don't need any maintenance work. In the way, go eat some food and take a nap or something.
Take a damn nap.
I mean, just the shoe. Since you're here, I'd like a massage. Just kidding. Ellie, she was so kind. I know I'm not the only one who meets her. I knew Bart, Margie, Billy, Shadon, Erico, Maria, Emeralda, and Faye all do so. Although they don't say it, I can feel it. Standing here, I remember a kind and gentle smile. Ellie will return, won't she?
Thanks, Choo-Choo. Thanks for trying to reduce all the tension in the air for me. I'll remember this. Anyway, Ellie's gotta be alive, right?
Faye.
Let's go back to the room. Margie seemed worried.
Okay, I'll come through.
Heartwarming. But also...
But yeah, the thing is, if you don't do this, Choo-Choo's not available to be picked up for the party, so you pretty much have to do this.
Okay, right. She's also great against a certain someone, if I remember correctly. Coming up later.
counting on you, kid. Anyways, I'm bringing Emeralda and Choo Choo. Actually, then probably I'll put back a helmet. Actually, have some EXP instead. No, that's not good. We'll do something for Choo Choo in due time. And super lag for no fucking reason. Thanks, computer.
That happened to the PS1 version every now and then as well. So I don't think it's your computer.
Remix.
Jesus. What the hell's going on?
It's just PlayStation emulator had a dubstep moment.
You wanted to do the doo-wop.
And this kind of scares me. I'm gonna save right now.
Drop the bass.
Understandable. So,
There's technically one more thing I want to do before I stop for the night.
yeah.
Because I'm gonna have a shit ton of grinding to do.
Yeah. But you want,
Oh my god, computer!
I think it's, your computer is saying it's late. Go have to sleep.
nah. I think it's because you have Emeralda, you're going to do that little thing, right?
You can think of this destroy Deus as to penetrate there and make our way to the center. That structure needs to be covered by itself. You must assume the inside has changed significantly. Know what dangers await inside of there. Be very careful. Yeah, thanks, Sigurd. We'll take care of it. I'll destroy Deus, even if it costs me everything I have. Hey, are you sure about this? Art?
Absolutely.
Oh, what you must be thinking now. You destroy Deus. The proliferation of the nanomachines, son, that are out to turn this planet itself into a weapon will stop. And if you end up losing Ellie, who was united with Deus for that very purpose, and what good will it be? But... oh my god, why is it so bad all of a sudden?
Huh.
Good question.
Next question. Oh shit.
Can't even save your friend, and all can serve the world. Don't you agree? For the love of crap! I won't give up.
At least you saved.
Yeah, so...
So yeah, anyways, as I was trying to say earlier, Since the end of Disc 1, the world has changed a lot. Yeah, the first place I want to go back to, I believe, is right here. Dora's house.
I don't have enough for that.
There he is.
Thanks for visiting. You're looking very healthy. I want to help you more, but this body can survive on this piece of hair here. Looks like I'm just about to do my maker.
Oh, Tora.
Don't worry, I'll stop my moaning. Besides, I have a nice present for you.
Manly mantle and goddess robe. I love the goddess robe would be better, actually. Yeah, kind of. Ironically enough, it might be better for Choo Choo, though. Yeah, we'll go with that.
That's so expensive. Whatever.
Yeah, including this, the Tora's house that was at the start of this too. There's only very few areas that are revisitable, including Animal Relic Dungeon 1 and 2. And god, I really need to stop now.
Yep. It's dubstepping right now.
I'm just gonna mention right now, there are some enemies in this forest that can drop speed shoes. I'm definitely gonna be grinding those.
Right.
I'll probably try to have the speed shoes available for every single one of my characters, so that's gonna take a bit. Mistake. Apparently it refused my command. Okay, need to calm down this computer now.
Right.
Oh, apparently, my computer is being stupid right now, so, I will try to, raid even though I don't go to the, end screen here. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming by.
Not a problem.
Glad I was
And,
here.
hopefully I can actually close down OBS properly sometime this century, computer.